Hello, welcome back to Golden Sun, everybody. How you doing today? So, if I'm correct, what we need to do now is go down to the bottom of the lighthouse where there should be a bunch of water pouring, and we can get some water and go heal up that tree, whose name I've forgotten. I want to say Darunia, but I think that's the guy from The Legend of Zelda. So I'm pretty much 100% sure that's not his name. But whatever, I'm sure we'll find out eventually, or sooner rather than later, whatever. So, hello again everybody, welcome back in. I don't know why I'm almost repeating exactly what I just said, but... oh, my gosh. We'll get to that in just a minute.
Our fountain is back! They say these waters can heal all that lives!
The legend said that if the lighthouse was lit, the fountain would fill again. It looks like the legends are true. Oh, it's this old man? Lady? Old lady, I have to say? It's an old man, maybe.
I drank the healing water, now I feel great. I should bottle it so I can take some home with me.
Too bad I stole your bottle. Oh.
We don't have to fear any epidemic as long as we have our fountain. You have no more obligation to feel bad about Mia going away.
Use. Ivan uses empty bottle. And we got a bottle of Hermes water. Nice. Okay. So, I don't really know how people watch these videos, like if there's just one person who loves not Stardew Valley, but like Golden Sun, and that's all they watch, and then there's like one person who really likes Mega Man Battle Network and that's all they watch, or whatever, or if kind of everybody watches some of everything. But if you have been keeping up with the channel, I just finished up yesterday my playthrough of... whoa. I'm sorry, I'm still freaking out about how crazy this game is. I just finished up my playthrough of Lone Survivor yesterday, and then, like, I guess on Saturday, which is the last time I made videos right before that, I finished up Mega Man Battle Network. So, I'm kind of getting down to the point where, like, I gotta get some new games to start playing, because I've just wrapped up, like, 2 out of the 3 series that I was actively, like, consistently, that's what I've been putting out, is, like, Lone Survivor and whatnot, if you've been keeping up with the channel. So, in terms of more Game Boy Advance games, I think it would be maybe a good opportunity to start really getting into Golden Sun, because I think I probably have a long time before I get through this game, which is fine with me, because it's amazing. I've also been thinking about playing Golden Sun 2 after this, just like if this game stays as good as it has been so far, which I'd be surprised if it just took a disgusting turn to the left field and was horrible from here on out. That would be absolutely shocking. So assuming that doesn't happen, I think Golden Sun 2, as long as it's not on the DS, is a very possible game choice for like another game to play in the future. And then Mega Man Battle Network 2 I want to start, just because I want to make my way through all of the Mega Man Battle Network games, which is going to take so long, because apparently there's 6 of them. But I do love the series. I mean, 1 and 2 were amazing, and so if they just keep like progressing like they have, then I can't imagine the series just completely sucks by 6. If it does turn out that it's not that great, then I probably will just play through until I stop enjoying it, which, I don't know. I can put up with a lot of grievances before I give up on a game, so I could see myself just getting through all of them. Other than that, it's nice to try to keep doing like a current game, like games that are not just from 2001, 2002 and stuff. And I mean, Lone Survivor was kind of filling that gap for a while, and I guess more recently Stardew Valley as well. But even Stardew Valley came out in like 2012, I think. But I mean, that's kind of my idea of more recent, because anything that came out in 2016 I probably just can't run and record at the same time. I just don't have the power for it. Which, I mean, I've complained about that like every other video since I've started this channel. But, so you guys are probably pretty well aware of the fact that I can't do whatever I want. But I guess, at this point in my mind, for ideas for, like, relatively newer games that I could play, I'm thinking either Axiom Verge, which was recommended to me by someone because of my, like, I basically said that Hyper Light Drifter is my second favorite game and Super Metroid is my first favorite game, and they're like, oh, we should play Axiom Verge because it's a lot like those. And I was like, ooh! So that's a definite possibility. I've been thinking about playing. Oh gosh, there's a couple more, but first I need to grow this plant, and I'll try to remember what I'm thinking of. Yep. Okay, what game am I thinking of? There's 3 games. Hotline Miami, just because it's really fast-paced, which, like, fast-paced action-y, which I really enjoy in games. And then, oh, Cave Story, just because it's like a classic indie gem that pretty much everyone needs to play, and I've never played it, so those are kind of like the things I've got in mind right now, thinking of like next game I should play. And so if you have any feelings on those games, absolutely feel free to let me know if you have any opinions on those games. And I mean, I'm probably gonna get one and start making my way through it in like the next few days or so, like pretty soon. Ooh, what is that? So yeah, anyways, if you have any opinions on that, you might want to let me know quickly. Oh, he can use it? Huh. We should probably just leave it on Garrett. Anyways, yeah, so basically, if you have any opinions or reviews or anything on those 3 games, just let me know in the comments below. Even if I've already started one of those series by the time anybody watches this video and has an opinion on it, feel free to let me know anyways. I always like to hear from people, like, no matter what. I went out and saw Doctor Strange the other day. I think I mentioned that already in another video, but afterwards we went to Sherry's and we were just like, I went with a group of 6 other people, and I think 5 of us went to Sherry's total, and we were just sitting around talking about like movies and stuff afterwards, and my friend Sam brought up the idea of, I think it's called primary values, as like an idea in cinema, and just kind of, I guess what that means is, as not only for a movie, but also as like a person watching a movie, the primary value is basically like the main message or like the main appeal of a movie. And so we're trying to like figure out what the different like primary value for Doctor Strange was, like what made this, like what was the driving force behind making this movie and what was it trying to get across, that kind of stuff. And then we're also talking about our own primary values, like what makes us enjoy like a movie or a book or whatever. And I'd never thought about it, like why do I enjoy movies? Because I'm usually really easygoing when it comes to movies and stuff, especially movies. Like, I don't really have any expectations at all when I go to a movie theater. I usually don't look up information about a movie before I go to it. And going in, I'm like, I don't know what this movie's about, and I don't know what I'm gonna see. And then I see it, I'm like, that was good. That's pretty much how I feel about all movies. I think that's why I could never be a good movie reviewer, because I don't really have a lot of expectations or criticisms. But I think what we found out is that I think my primary value is shared experience, which, like, for me, the most enjoyable thing about a movie or anything is just having, like, gone and seen it with other people, or, like, a book. If I can read a book at the same time as, like, a friend of mine and we can talk about it together, that's, like, way more fun than anything. For me, that'll make me enjoy the book, like, 10 times more. And so it's kind of interesting to figure that out. Like, I've kind of, I guess, known that forever, because obviously it's just like, yeah, I enjoy movies more when I see them with people, but I didn't really consciously recognize that as like a thing that is a thing. So I guess how that relates to YouTube is, you know, if shared experience kind of comes through the form of the audience, like people leaving comments or just saying anything, honestly, it's going to make me enjoy like a game way more. If you can say, oh man, I played this game and it's amazing, or my brother used to have this and oh, the feels, or just like whatever, or like, oh man, I played Axiom Verge and it's not as good as you'd expect. Even that I'm fine with, I don't care. Just hearing from people, ooh, Nice. That is real nice. Pretty much just hearing from you guys about anything, like, in any context, at any time. Like, even if you say, oh, definitely don't play Axiom Verge, and it's already been, like, 2 months since I finished Axiom Verge, I'm like, third favorite game of all time. Like, that's still fine with me. I just love knowing that you guys are out there and have opinions on stuff, so I guess, yeah, just, I guess, I know I say it at the end of, like, every video, and probably even the start of every video, but just really thank you guys for taking the time to check out the channel. I really appreciate it, and it makes it so fun for me. But with all of that out of the way, let's get back to just mad blasting some skeletons. Oh, and Mia didn't pull an Ivan at the end of the last video, which makes me really happy. It's sweet having her along for the ride already. I don't know, there's a lot of other, like, mixtures I could do with the Ginny and stuff to create cool, like, party dynamics, I guess. I'm not sure if that's the right concept, but basically just, I don't know. I haven't really messed around to see how I could switch up Mia's, like, abilities. Also, I wonder if I can just use ice on this water. The answer is no. Yeah, I haven't really seen, like, even close to all the possibilities for different synergy that people could get. I don't know if, like, Tom Nook or Mia have some, like, really excellent options available to them right now that I'm not using. So I think I'll have to check that out. But I'll probably do that, like, at the end of this video or something, like, off camera. Just kind of, because it's just a lot of, like, sitting there swapping and, like, looking at stuff like, does this seem better? I don't really know. So, not super crazy interesting to do on camera, so I probably won't. But if there's any results like, oh my gosh, Mia's can use, like, Hyper Meteor Blast. Pardon me, sipping some water. I'll definitely have the results for you soon. But I think I did an okay job of kind of exploring that back in the Hermes Water Fountain Mountain. Ooh. So I'm not super sure. I don't know. I realized that I switched a lot of things off of Tom Nook, and then would look at the result on the other person, but not look at the result on Tom Nook. So there might be some stuff available for him, but I don't know. I'll just have to see. I'll let you know. Oh, sweet. I was able to trip over my words and talk about who knows what for long enough that we've made it back to the forest. So we're going to turn this, we're going to heal this tree so we can heal some other trees by making them no longer trees. See how that works? If we kill the tree, then all the other trees die by staying trees. But if we help this tree, then he'll help the other trees by making them no longer be trees. It's interesting. I need to go to town and sell some things. Please use it on the tree. Okay. Oh, it's Tret the tree! That's right!
I feel a great power spreading through me. A room! Life flows within me once again.
Uh-oh. No, not his wife.
I'm sorry to have worried you so, Laurel.
And you young ones, didn't you have a favor to ask of me?
Yes.
Yes, Tret. Turn the people of Kalima. Humans once again.
Oh yes, that's right. I must hurry. Tree brain vibes. It's done. That should do it. The people of Kalima are cursed no more.
Tret
Didn't always possess this horrible power. It only started when those strange gemstones fell from the sky.
Gems from the sky, do you think it means the Synergy Stones? Oh yeah! You really think Synergy Stones could cause all this trouble?
I was indeed angry that the people had laid waste to my forest. They had even taken their axes to me! Me, a tree with a face and a personality. That's basically murder. Then those gems fell into my branches. Then all of a sudden, my fury overwhelmed me, and I was lost in anger. The gem reached me when I was filled with sorrow. I actually spoke my heart's desires, but I had no idea. Those gems twisted my anger into a force beyond my control. It's not my fault, really. You can't hold me responsible. I'm simply a tree with an ogre face. Have any of the saplings been transformed by those trap? No. Only the elder trees were affected by the falling sea energy stones.
There's others that this happened to also as well?
So the same thing could be happening elsewhere. Oh dear, no. You must have fought any monsters on your way.
Those monsters, maybe they were the animals that were just... Oh my gosh, we killed so many squirrels!
Once they were pure of heart, Room. Those gems have brought a great evil to the world.
Lady Magics.
A double dose of Lady Magics. She can do infinite Lady Magic.
Oh Lord, you were given powers too.
Different from my own, but stemming from the same hate source.
Laura, what in the world are you doing?
Wait, you will soon see. Be patient, you sick freak. You dirty animal. Give the woman a minute to work. What did you see, Laurel?
It's true, the animals have become trolls beyond the river.
The river that feeds our forests?
Oh yes, an evil force has run up to the south river.
Will you be heading south across the...
Yes.
That area will only grow more dangerous as time passes. Delay not! You must go! You must hurry! I owe you a great debt. You have saved Colima, the forest, and me. And...
It's the...
Oh yeah. Oh, that soundtrack. Dancing! Oh my gosh, and there's probably no more monsters, right? Oh, that is simply delightful. Regardless, let's teleport out of this dreamland. Yeah! Let's head over to Colima, and let's talk to some people. That poor kid, now his mom can yell at him to go to bed now because they're not trees anymore. But anyways, maybe we can get into the basement and get this... Oh! The soundtrack continues! Yes! Maybe there's a way for us to get... Ooh, that Earth Djinn. That'd be super great. Kinda looks like it's connected to this old man's house.
Don't blame the villagers for being tempted by McCoy's money. Anyone will be tempted by such a staggering sum.
Listen, brother, I was offered the same sum, but there's nothing in this world to buy with your money. There's just occasionally a sword. Not that good. Is this a secret bookshelf that I can move? Boo.
Daddy told me a secret.
You saved Colima? Wow, that makes me want to tell you a secret.
But I'm not gonna. It's too good to give away.
It's hidden deep in the forest, but I can't tell him that. It's hidden deep in the forest, but I can't tell him that. Daddy told me a secret.
Oh,
Still telling me it's outside the village doesn't help much.
mind-reading children should be outlawed. My husband seems to be keeping a secret from me. Don't worry, it's not an affair. I think he found something valuable, but where could he be hiding it?
It's hidden deep in the forest, but I can't tell him.
Okay, so we're gonna be going back into the forest eventually. I want you.
I turned into a tree right when the sparkles fell from the sky. Sky sparkles. Those sparkles start falling again. I'm heading for the hills.
Yawn, trees are so sleepy.
Nobody yells at you when you're a tree, and nobody makes you go to bed early either.
That used to be like the best punishment for my sister. Like, my sister has a pain tolerance that's obnoxious, and so my dad would like spank her when she was a kid, when she'd like be acting up and stuff, and it would like hurt his hand. He'd be like, "This isn't worth it," and she'd just have this look on her face like, she'd just be like frowning at him, like, "Are you happy now?" Basically, which is kind of hilarious. And so he's like, "I gotta find a different way to do this because holy crap, I can't take it." And so he just started making her go to bed earlier than me. And, like, I was 2 years younger than her, which was, like, a massive insult as a kid. So she was like, I shouldn't have to go to bed earlier, I'm older! So she would, like, lose her mind. And, it's pretty hilarious. I'm just gonna go ahead and sell these nuts. We've got so many healing magics, we don't need to be taking up people's inventories with nuts. Actually, no. I'm gonna sell these herbs. I'm gonna sell these herbs! And so, yeah, that was always the worst thing for my sister, was having to go to bed early, which is pretty funny. They had to do, like, psychological warfare to, like, find a suiting punishment for her. For me, it's just, like, if I made people angry, I'm like, I'm the worst, I've ruined everyone's day, I'm a selfish butthole. And then I'd be very sad, so, that was the best punishment for me, is like, just, Cameron, you know you messed up, right? Like, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean it. I'm sorry. Again, ending a video with inventory management, everyone's favorite. But, ooh. Everybody's inventory is just so full. What? I think I can sell the... I think these tickets... I'm just gonna sell them. I don't even friggin... I'm just gonna do it before anyone... Okay, frick. I'm pretty sure we can't buy that. Yeah. What's she have? What you got, lady? I'm gonna sell this herb because 50 health is nothing. I guess we'll keep that elixir. And then, what else we want to do? Artifacts? What? What? Starting to think, shouldn't have sold those things I sold. That's okay, though. Reduces monster encounters, forget that. Thank you very much. Okay, well, thank you guys also very much for watching the video for the third or fourth time in this one video. That's a lot of thanks. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one, and we'll be exploring some Colima, be going down south, trying to, I don't know, start a riot or something. But until then, have a wonderful day. I love you.